welcome back to The Faithful Divinity. If you are new to my channel, this is where we talk all about self-development, growth, empowerment, value, love, all of that. So welcome if you're new, and then if you're coming back, welcome back. Just a little heads up, I am thinking about changing the channel name. I'm just not really feeling The Faithful Divinity. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch it up. So hopefully this next time is the last time that I change it. But yeah, just wanted to let you know, that way you are aware, and that way if you see the channel name is different, then you know. So today we are talking about angel numbers and tarot readings, and I'm going to read off what I have here in my notes, and then I will dive into my personal experience with them. I think I do have some personal experiences written down in my notes here, so I'm just gonna jump in and read off what I've written down. So first off, I've had my time using these sources to get me into alignment. Helpful, but can be overwhelming if you are completely out of touch with your own goals. Take out of the readings what you resonate with, because the information can be overwhelming, therefore not helpful. Angel numbers are a good indicator for following the right path. Helpful for assistance, but only take into account what resonates with your situation, because that is the information and direction you need currently. Have discernment when listening to tarot readings or seeing angel numbers. Ask yourself, how does this message apply to my life right now? And that was all that I written down. I didn't really want to write down my personal experience like too much and too in depth. I'm just gonna talk about it. So I started getting into angel numbers really heavily, like almost obsessively. Actually, obsessively. I would say like last November in 2022. And up until this day, like, it has kind of faded out a little bit. I do still see angel numbers, you know, like, I do still see angel numbers like around, specifically on the clock, or like when I check the time on my phone. That's usually when I'll see one. And so what I do is I don't like frantically look it up anymore like I used to. Like in the beginning of my experience with angel numbers, I would see one and then I would get super excited, right? And then I would be like I just knew that it was for me, and then I would frantically grab my phone and like look it up really quick, because I wanted to remember the thought that I had exactly when I saw the number. So that was like a huge sign for me that my thought was either like correct, or like that a change was coming my way, or that like I was on the right path, or that like I needed maybe to be more creative and things like that. So like it really just depended on the angel number reading itself. So like whatever came up on Google, I would apply it to my situation or to my thought, and then I would kind of just like go about that way, and I would have them guide me along certain paths, or like certain things that I should do, what I should do next. And so it really built up, I would say, like, my self-confidence. It really built up my confidence in my discernment, in myself, and like just what I should do next. So it was a really good foundation for my spiritual journey. And now I do still see angel numbers, but I'm not super frantic about like looking up their meaning. Like if I do see an angel number, then I do take that as a sign, like okay, I'm doing good, you know, like my angels are here with me. And for me personally, like, I just want to say right now that my personal belief of angel numbers is that they are good. I know that there's a lot of people who, not a lot of people, like I've only heard literally like 2 people say like, oh, angel numbers are bad, like it's bad juju, or like those are from the devil. It's just like, I really don't think so. Like I really don't think so, because they've guided me to the right path. Like right now I'm like living happily, and like I'm in a good situation, and that's all because my angels, the whole entire time, they've been guiding me, you know. And so they were a really good starting point for my spiritual journey, a really good foundation. They, like I mentioned, that I would get like really frantic about like needing to know what they meant, and that was because I became obsessed with them, but like in a good way. Because I was so excited to know the path that I was on. I was so excited to know the step that I needed to take next. You know, I was so excited to know like what my angels were thinking, and like I really loved just connecting with them. Of course, now I have other methods in which I do connect with them. But yeah, it was just like a really cool way for me to like to understand more so of what I was going through. And so now I do still see them, but like I said, I don't have like that much of a frantic energy about them anymore. If I do see them, then I just take it as like reassurance that I'm on the right path and that everything is good. And sometimes I do, like if I can't remember exactly what a specific angel number meant, then I would look it up, and then I would like be reminded, oh yeah, that's what, okay. And then I would kind of just take it from there. But yeah, so angel numbers were really like the foundation, the first opening door to my spiritual journey. And like around that time, so around, I started journaling actually like when I got sober. And then like a situation happened in my life where like I really needed to buckle down spiritually. And so I was writing a lot in my journal. And that was around August time. And then like the angel numbers started popping up a lot, because like I've never seen them really before. Like I just didn't really notice them, and I feel like I would have noticed them before, but because I'm a very like aware person and like really observant, but but then I feel like they just kind of started popping up a lot, like around November time. And that was when I actually moved. I actually left my relationship in November. Yeah. And that was when I started seeing angel numbers a lot. So that's how I know that they are real, that they do have real meaning behind them, and that they have good intentions behind them. I do not believe whatsoever that they are from the enemy. And of course, like, always have discernment, you know, like if it does feel off, don't look into it. You have to like feel excited about it. Like, you have to feel really moved by it when you do see an angel number, and that's how you know that it is for you. Because like if you're just like moseying around, and I don't know, like, you just have to have like discernment. And for me, like, that discernment definitely got stronger and stronger along my spiritual journey. So I'm just gonna leave it at that before I get like too confusing about it. And I'm gonna move on to the tarot readings. So kind of the same thing happened with the tarot readings. When I moved, all of a sudden I was starting to see tarot readings coming up a lot on my YouTube home feed. I never, like, at least I don't remember ever like looking them up. Like, all of a sudden they were just populating a lot on my YouTube feed. And I was like, I was just really intrigued by them. I'm an Aries, just like for context. And I'm a pretty like, I'm just like a believer in something bigger than us. So that's why I always believed in tarot readings, because tarot readings are just the universe communicating through cards, right? And like the person is connected with the energy of the universe. So the universe is like literally in your body, and like you're picking out the cards. Like, sometimes they fumble out, and then like the cards that would fumble out, they would all be aligned to exactly what I was going through, and they would always be something that like I needed to hear. And so that was why I just believed in them so much, and I still believe in them. But of course, like, I do want to mention to only take what resonates with you, because if you're consuming all of the information, not all the information may be for you. So you may be making decisions based out of those cards that weren't all for you. So you have to discern for yourself, like, what resonates with your current situation. So that's like just a really huge thing for me to say. And I just found like a lot of excitement through them. I really needed, like, I was going through a really rough time last year, and I really needed, I'm just gonna say, like, I really needed to be delusional to start my spiritual journey. I really needed to like to be like obsessed with like the higher power. And I think like my angels were sending me numbers to communicate with me. The tarot readings were like a way for me to just like be excited about my life, and to also like find which steps to take next. Kind of like I I had a really low confidence, so I really like just they really helped me build discernment. They really helped me to trust my intuition. And over time, as I would like as I would notice the things in my life that I heard in the tarot readings, I kind of just like was able to take the appropriate steps, right? Like according to what the tarot reading said. And then eventually I was able to pick up for myself what I needed to do. So like today, I don't really watch tarot readings anymore. Like I may watch one, you know, just to like, just because like it is kind of, you know, it's fun to like, to hear them say the same things that like I'm going through, you know, like, oh yeah, like that's exactly what I was thinking, or like wow, like, you know, it's just like really fascinating. So like I will still watch them, but I don't rely on them, you know. I don't rely on them anymore. And the same thing with the angel numbers. I don't rely on them anymore. Do I look at them for reassurance? Yeah. If they pop up in my life and I feel like they're reassuring me, then like that just means that my intuition was right. So like I said, my intuition and my discernment has gotten a lot stronger, more so than ever in my life. And I am really grateful for them because they were the starting point of my spiritual journey. And so I hope that this like helps you in some kind of way. Like I know that they can be kind of overwhelming sometimes, but again, you know, just take what resonates with you. And yeah, one thing I do want to say is that like it is important to only take what resonates with you, because there are so many of us, right, watching those videos. And like for me, for example, being an Aries, like there's a lot of other Aries out there, you know, who are watching that video. And not all of us are going through the same thing, but we do have the same like personality characteristics, right? And so like we have to discern for ourselves, like okay, what can I pick up from this video that is really connecting with me, and what is the advice that I can use that this tarot reader is giving in order to help the situation I'm going through, or in order to prepare myself for what's coming next, right? So yeah, I really don't think I have anything else to say about it. You know, I mean, it is like a really cool and exciting thing to get into. Like I said before, it was the gateway for my spiritual journey, so that might be the case for you. Maybe you become a tarot reader, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here because I just don't really think I have anything else to say. But yeah, that's all of my opinions and my backstory with angel numbers and tarot readings. I hope that this video finds you well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.